luck out there, MP. Get after it, MP. Take it, MP.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "games" along with your issue and seal location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. Don't miss a minute of this exciting new season. Visit us online or the ticket booth for available tickets and special promotional schedules.
Fans, don't forget about our holiday giveaway day. After the game, bring the family and get a free lamp for doublehead.
Kings fans are still looking for tickets to any upcoming home game. Visit the ticket booth or on the team's website.
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Kyle Filipowski is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Bailey. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's George in at the point. And for Sacramento, Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And with every new season, DB, there's always a great sense of optimism around the NBA.
It's such an exciting time.
He's checked in for the Kings. Now to the sideline for more on MP's monumental performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. MP making his way into the NBA now, but his journey has taken him to Europe, where he spent a season playing for Paris FC.
I don't know too much about his time there, but I know that Paris FC is well known for how they develop players. MP seemingly made a huge leap in his skill set and approach, and that's what has led him here to the NBA.
And it's George missing.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And here's MP for 3. Kessler with the rebound. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. 4-point game. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year. George passes to Kessler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
We are talking 7 foot, 245 pounds. You better be able to finish it, Mr. Kessler.
A late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Outside, Levine. On the wing, MP. And that comes off the assist by Levine. MP's got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
There's the lob to Markkanen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
Outside, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Well, guys, I think we have our drive of the night.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Jazz trail by 8. Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, my goodness. Keontae George leaping, no doubt on that finish.
MP against George. Levine kicks to Murray. And here's MP for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
DeRozan against Markkanen. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Jazz passing it around. Now Bailey. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. 3 on the clock. And here's George for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, MP. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 11.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. And George with the stuff.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Sacramento making some changes. Sharch is checked in for Keegan Murray. Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Keon Ellis in for Levine. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
MP dishes to Sharch. On the wing, MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now Niang buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. On the wing, MP. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Niang. Here's Collier. Over in the corner, Williams. over Ellis. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Kings on top. They lead by 9. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Malik Monk. Keon Ellis is out there with MP. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Sabonis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans, but all-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Up and in on the layup. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings. Utah is shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Aston Yang to the paint. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Kings making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Domantas Sabonis is on top.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
In the corner, it's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Down by 15. And that one drops for him.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Sacramento's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Monk, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Markkanen from outside. Outside, George. Six to shoot. Pass to Filipowski. From the arc. And there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got 11 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Back to MP. Takes the 3. And the Kings another 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Outside, George. Offensive rebound.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Stolen by Markkanen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Sunday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Sacramento. And Utah with a change here, too. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic.
Oh, Kessler off his feet in a hurry. The timing of the lob was perfect.
Back to Monk. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. And the Kings lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court, fast and fluid.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Kings. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. DeRozan comes in for Saric. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Monk. And a switcher also for Utah. Bailey's checked in. Here's Filipowski. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Aggressive move in the painted area. Just make some things happen.
Here's Levine, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
You know, I like that mentality.
So it's Sacramento with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
I think for the Jazz, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Jazz.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Making some changes. Monk comes in for Levine, and MP subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And a switcher also for Utah. Collier's checked in. Taking a look at the Jazz. Bailey out there with Filipowski. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George. It's Collier in at the point guard position. Pass to Filipowski. Kessler with it. 10 points for him. Here's Collier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And it's Collier missing.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And the basket by MP.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Utah's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Bailey. DeRozan defending. And it's Collier missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
George with the bounce pass. Throws it up high, and Kessler throws it down.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
Here's MP. He's got 44. 1:31 left in the third. Monk looking around. A three from MP. And again for three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Back to MP. Murray sets a screen for MP. Monk's shot's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now Kessler. Now here is George. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got 12 points in the game. And here's MP for three. Unable to get that one. Utah shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Sacramento running away with it. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. It's all about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Drew Eubanks out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's MP. And it's Ellis at shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Come on now, that's easy money.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Saric passes to MP. Back to Saric. On the wing, MP. Off target with his 3. Utah shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Collier, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
MP dishes to Ellis. Down low, Saric. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Outside, Markkanen. He's looking for Niang and finds him. Back to Markkanen. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Monk outside. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Nurkic up top. To the middle. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Jazz passing it around. Here's Niang. Offline with his 3. And so, MP will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Ellis. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Markkanen. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Kings have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Collier. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Jones checked in for Dario Saric.
Substituting on the court.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the Kings making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Pass to Filipowski. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bailey. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. George against MP. Takes a 3. Bailey misses.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Monk's shot's good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. George with the ball. Now defended by MP. From outside, off the mark.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Fires from deep. Good, another from 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Ellis finds MP. That 3 off the mark. The Jazz shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Markkanen passes to Kessler. Back to Markkanen. Now Bailey. Outside, Markkanen. Clock at 4. The Jazz with another miss. The Kings have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Now here's McDermott. A 3 from MP. And yep, another basket.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Pass to Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. And here's George for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
To the inside. MP, another bucket. Wow!
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Back to George. And no good. Good defense by MP. Ellis outside. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are no doubt intriguing.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that.
Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
Jones, the pass to MP. Hits it again. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
And George drops them both. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment.